that, then you're also taking a lot of risks, right? I don't know.
Seriously,
But dating is different from
number 3, you're a brokey. You need to make more money, and you need to stop being a fucking brokey. So if that means working more hours at your construction job or getting another job, you need to make more money. Making the amount of money that you make, which is I think you said under 40K if I'm not mistaken, in Orlando.
I don't think that's like dictating anything within his relationship. It really depends on his personal goals, though, right? So if that's what they're saying, like, yo, you gotta not be broke, then nigga, stop that. I don't like that. I don't really like that. Your money or wealth doesn't dictate your relationship, right? I'm broke as hell.
Poverty, bro, especially since Florida has went up in price significantly thanks to all the New Yorkers that moved down here. So what I would say is that be prepared for this relationship to probably not work because you are not in a position of authority over your girl. And you're and honestly, you haven't earned the right to be honest with you. Yeah. So if she's at her peak, you're not at your peak at all.
I knew there was going to be a twist there. I was like, wait, he just said you're not the authority over your girl. Oh, okay, hold on. That sounds a little bit. That doesn't sound like a fresh and fit take. You haven't earned that right yet. Oh, okay. So you're just not able to. You're just not able to.
If that's the dynamic within their relationship, who are you to tell them that they can't have that dynamic? Just that inflation made everything go up is not just here in FL. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that at all. I guarantee that could be the case.
Have authority
sure, without a doubt.
Be over her yet? Okay.
At all. And you need to get your shit together.
So there's 2 things here, bro. I think the question is wrong because you're framing it as a money issue. Bro, you can tell off rip, she lost interest or she lost respect because if she's worried about driving to you,
damn.
If girl's into you, bro, she'll drive from Orlando to Miami, bring in Texas. Doesn't really matter because she's into you. Don't drive to your crib, bro. That's a bigger issue because she's saying to your face, you know what? You're not worth my time. So off rip, bro. I get the money part. It might be an issue, but like for the main thing,
if she like you, she'll make that damn drive, bro. That's a fact. Right, how many visits would you have to go on like before you realize, okay, if she on that type of time, I want to be with someone that wants to see me, right? If we live in the same city, that sounds wild, nigga. What? It's too far of a drive. Okay. All right. That's when I gotta give you the, enjoy yourself, player. Have a good time, brother. Do your thing, man.
At that point, bro, she's already lost interest. Number 2, though, that's money, bro, and they get cheated on. So the money is a factor, not everything fan all be all. So to be honest, bro, I think this shit's a wrap at this point. But hey, if you want to hold on for a little longer,
you wiped her up way too prematurely too. She didn't earn it, and you didn't vet her long enough, which is why you're dealing with these problems now. But I get it. You just found her content, so it's fine. I mean, obviously, the stuff that we talk about, a lot of other coaches aren't.
She doesn't seem like wifey.
To be honest,
I ain't gonna front it. From what I've heard, she doesn't seem like wifey material for sure. Especially if you're on your purpose and you're on your grind, she would be trying to go see you because she understands.
Most of the internet is cucked.
So it literally just ended with them being like, "Yeah, dump her." There was actually nothing. This was insane. This was actually insane to listen to. They just reached the conclusion that you should break up with your girlfriend because she wasn't.
Damn, is Hunter sitting here listening to and criticizing relationship advice not crazy? Am I the only one? That don't sound wild, bro. Like that he would even have the audacity to sit himself here and be like, "Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do." That's what I'm doing. I'm going to tell them that they don't know what they talking about. You don't know what you talking about, right? Your life is proof of it. Your failure.
I'm really too sure about wanting to drive over to his place all the time. Plus, it sounds like he lives with his brothers. She obviously lives alone, or so it sounds. So that also makes more sense that you would want to be over there more and that she might not want to be over there with all your brothers too. So that was like the only compromise actually made. Everything else was just like, you're not good enough, you're broke, and now she's saying she's not interested in you anymore because she doesn't want to drive to your place. So yeah, dude, just dump her. Like, holy shit, dude. They didn't even, there wasn't even any like major red flag really. And it was also insane that they, I
would say there was at least one. I would say bare minimum. There was at least one, right, that I saw just off the top. I would say there's about one of them things.
That's the reason why they were saying you should break up with her was because they were saying that guy was just not making enough money or something. which doesn't even make any sense.
And are going to tell you this stuff, but yeah, bro. What I would say is to get some of that leverage back is break up with her.
Yeah.
Break up with her. Tell her, hey, I don't want to be with you anymore. And then break up with her and then let her kind of figure out, let her the mind race and figure out why you broke up with her, because women don't get broken up with often. And then just, hang out with her, have sex with her, whatever it may be. And then, see other women and then get your money up, bro.
Being extremely indirect. I'm never going to be on the side of being indirect. You should just be direct.
Because to be honest with you, you're a fucking bum right now.
See, the problem is, bro,
you don't even deserve a girlfriend.
And this,
holy shit.
Yeah, they wild with that.
So not only is he attacked,
that was a little crazy. Calling him a bum that's insane. I don't know if he's a bum. That's a little wild.
attacking him again personally, saying you're a bum and you don't even
That's a
deserve
little
a girlfriend.
crazy.
My God. He's literally saying that you should just psychologically fuck this girl. He's unironically saying that you should just dump her, let her go crazy, wondering why you broke up with her, and then just sleep with her if you want to.
Hold on, I was trying to understand what the hell you just said. I feel like hanging out some interaction with a guy's bro would be a good thing. Maybe sure you guys get along, especially if it's serious. You mean like meeting the person's family to make sure you guys? Nah, I don't really think that's a big deal. I mean, to be honest, it don't even matter. Getting along would be great with each other's families, right? In that dynamic. But is it something that's like super mandatory? You ain't dating the person's brother. Nigga, that shit sound wild. Especially with somebody like me, I'm like a very private person. I don't think it's never like a necessity to do that, right? Maybe with the mother, depending, right? But then it shouldn't be forced. That type of stuff. That's just like, if it happens, it happens. But no, I don't think people have to be necessarily around each other's family members in a way to see if it fits. It just is what it is. You're just a package deal. You know what I mean? So like what if the family don't like your girlfriend you got to get rid of? Who the fuck are they? If you think my family can control who I'm dating, yeah, out your fucking mind. Vice versa. You know what I mean? So I do think that it's beneficial if they get along, but what? Like it's gonna be family trips? Like they're gonna be playing video games together? That's a little too much. You know what I mean? That's too crazy. In fact, my family would look at me crazy if I even invited that. Like, hey, just to see the vibe, make sure y'all get along. My brother would look at me like I was on drugs. Like, excuse me? Why? Like, he would be befuddled. In fact, he might see that as a red flag. Sometimes he does. He might see that as a red flag. If anyone who's dating nowadays, hoflation is a real problem in today's society. As in, like, chicks out here wilding. Yeah, I think everybody's out here wilding in general too. I think females have switched from the traditional way of doing things to they getting their freak on. They're doing things like sneaky links, which is you wilding out, nobody know nothing. Right. And then once you get into a relationship, mum's the word. My past doesn't matter. And then meanwhile, he could be hanging out or around someone that you was just out here having freak offs with, and he don't even know. He just looking real stupid. Right. That's a possibility.
Holy shit. This is like straight up abusive behavior, by the way. If you're going to break up with somebody, fine. You have that right, of course. But my God, if you're going to do it, at least give them a reason. Don't just leave them wondering, let them go crazy, and then just keep using them for sex. My God.
Get your money up, bro, because to be honest,
I think it should just be direct. But I do disagree with Fresh Fit on that.
You're a fucking bum right now.
See, the problem is, bro,
you don't even deserve a girlfriend.
In this situation, someone has to like submit. And it looks like you submitted to her, which means you're following her pattern, her level of like, I want to say competency, which means you're going to her, and then she goes to you, which means off rip, but you're following her patterns. So, I mean, obviously, bro, at this point, it's probably over.
Yeah, you got to break.
What? This is insane. This is just a practical thing. No, you live with your brothers. You said brothers.
Yeah, he's triggered as hell. He's mad triggered.
Good point, chat. Yeah, 3 dudes living in a house together. It's quite possible that the place might not be too woman friendly, and she might feel uncomfortable. Yeah, that's quite possible. And also, if she has her own place, it just makes.
Okay, so hold on. Still shouldn't be really. I'm thinking about it as if I lived with my brothers, or yeah, nah. Still, like, to be honest, the chick coming over should still be comfortable, but them, they shouldn't be engaging other than a hello, hi, how you doing? If we all watching a movie together, they would still be with me. It shouldn't be much engaging other than just friendly conversation, right? Getting along though, obviously, you don't want them to hate them. You know what I mean? So, all right, now knowing, thinking about more context, yeah, getting along. I was just thinking of in general. I'm thinking of like just in general, if that's just like something like, yeah, you know what? I would like to go and hang out. I'm like, that doesn't really, my brother would look at me crazy. But then I don't live with my brother. And even if I did, he still probably look at me crazy. Right? We would have our own areas. But like, would I have my own bedroom? And then my brothers would have their own bedroom. She shouldn't feel uncomfortable at all either way. Like, even if she hated his brothers, like, get in the room majority of the time, right? And if you're out in public, you should have really no need to engage. And I'm thinking about it as in like someone who had roommates, right? When my first few apartments, I had roommates. Almost no interaction would happen between the girls I'm with, the girls that they're with at all. Sometimes we would watch like a movie or something like that, but nigga, what are we doing? We ain't talking for real. And if we did have a conversation, it's just cordial, friendly conversation. I don't really think it's that much to like stress upon. You know what I mean? If that's her concern. Let me reread this now. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed watching the video. Now, if you have some extra time, can you do me a favor? Check out my music. I rap, I sing, and I make beats. All of that should be linked in the description. Also, if you want to watch me live stream, you can check me out on bxbeastboy Live. That's another YouTube channel. It should be linked to my homepage. And you can check me out on Twitch and Rumble. I'm streaming on all these platforms, man. Trying to just get out there. Also, if you want to support me, you can sign up for my memberships on my channel, as well as my Patreon for as low as $1. You get exclusive access to a bunch of videos early before you even get it on YouTube, as well as videos that's not ever going to be on YouTube. Stuff that actually got me suspended and banned. It's kind of my anti-cancel culture fund for bxbeastboy. You know what I mean? And it also helps me get resources for certain video essays and things of that nature. Check that out if you're able to. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, and join my Discord if you are able to, man. The link should be somewhere within my description or somewhere on my channel. I would really love to see you there, man. That's where you get a chance to talk to me and the rest of my supporters, man. I appreciate you guys. Bang, gang, out.